Thanks, Myron. 8:34 right now. A deal that could pave the way for more affordable housing in New York is one step closer to becoming a reality in Albany. Members of the Adams administration have been traveling to the Capitol every week to plead their case.
A rally planned at City Hall today, in fact. The organizer of that rally is Rachel Fee, and she serves as the executive director of the New York Housing Conference, joining us this morning to talk more about this. So good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Important topic here. Mayor Adams and the deputy mayor yesterday at their press conference talking about the need for more affordable housing, making it clear that they have outlined a plan, but they need Albany to help them along the way. So why do the rally at City Hall and not maybe in Albany where the real players are?
So there's two things going on in housing right now. One is action at Albany, and we're really hopeful that they're going to reach a deal on creating a new tax incentive to build more rental housing across New York and require affordable housing. So that's going to be really important to spur development. There's also discussion of new tenant rights, and those negotiations are underway right now. What we're rallying about at City Hall today is the City of Yes, which is zoning reforms for New York City to really modernize our zoning code and make it allowable to build more housing in every neighborhood.
There's also been a lot of back and forth about the good cause eviction bill. Can you talk about that and where it stands right now?
So the negotiations in Albany are definitely behind closed doors at the moment. You know, we're getting leaked information about what are the key elements of that proposal. I do feel confident that they'll reach a deal, but we don't know details yet.
When you talk about zoning, that's a city responsibility, right? That can be handled by the city council?
That's right. The city council is going to vote on the City of Yes for housing opportunity in the autumn. And in the next couple of weeks, the mayor's office is going to bring this proposal to every community board. So our Yes to Housing Coalition is out there to provide information and really explain the urgency of the matter.
So let's lay out what the city's priorities are right now. They include legalizing basement apartments, converting more commercial buildings into housing, and lifting the cap to permit more buildings. So what else are you looking for?
We're looking for affordable housing in every neighborhood. For too long, communities have opted out of building any housing at all and really rejecting affordable housing. So we want to make sure that under this set of zoning reforms, we're encouraging every neighborhood to do its part. And we're also looking at changes that other cities have already adopted to fight the housing crisis, like legalizing accessory dwelling units and eliminating parking requirements.
Do you think that the mayor's plan right now is a good one?
I think it's the right plan. We really can't build more in New York City if we don't add zoning capacity. And I think this set of proposals is just smart planning. It's building near subways, it's building over shops, it's adding a little bit more housing in every community.
Can you explain the zoning issue right now? Because I'm not an expert, and for a lot of folks, I don't know if they know what exactly that means, right? So is it that you can't build a certain height of a building in a certain neighborhood because of air rights over buildings or whatever it may be? What exactly is it?
That's right, and it's what you can build. Can you build housing or is it commercial? How much you can build, how much of the site you can build on. So the set of reforms that we're looking at, it's really just smart planning. It's going to be some small changes that allow more housing in each neighborhood. It's not a citywide rezoning like you've seen at a neighborhood level. It's small tweaks that just make it easier to build.
So talk about what the ramifications are then, if you don't get what you're hoping.
Well, we have a housing crisis right now in New York. We have a 1.4 vacancy rate in New York City, the worst it's ever been. So finding an affordable home is like finding a needle in a haystack right now. And New Yorkers are feeling that pain every day. 500,000 New Yorkers are paying half of their paycheck towards rent. That leaves very little to pay your other bills, and this just isn't sustainable. It's not equitable, and it's not meeting New Yorkers' needs. So as a city, we really need to be saying yes to housing and moving forward with some zoning changes.
All right, Rachel, keep us posted on the rally. I'm sure we'll be there today to cover it. But housing, all important issue. Affordability, a huge issue in New York City. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much.